the horror corner. Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Horror Corner. I'm your host, Sean Patrick Erschen, and this week we are reviewing the NECA figure for Horror of Dracula and Peter Cushing as the great Dr. Van Helsing. Been waiting so long for this one with bated breath. Hammer fans, rejoice! Yeah, I've been waiting a long time for this one. Finally came in the mail today, and I was so excited to bring this video to you guys to show it off, you know. I think it's amazing and such a milestone for Hammer films. And there you have it, folks. I absolutely love the artwork on the cover, although I'm a little curious as to why they didn't use, you know, Peter Cushing as Van Helsing on the cover, but still an awesome movie poster for Horror of Dracula. But, you know, he is on the side of the box and, of course, the back of the box, where they show off some nice close-ups of the figure. Beautiful. Alright, let's open up the window here so you get a little bit of a, you know, closer look at it here. Very, very nice. Alright, let's open up the box, shall we? Dissect this thing. Box is pretty easy to open, so that's not an issue. Alright, there you get a little... They have his head covered because there's so many accessories in this thing. Like, if you open it and not protect it, everything's gonna fall out and you lose all the pieces. But yeah, so I'm gonna open it and try not to lose all the pieces. And I'll just show you the figure itself for now. And then I'll show you the accessories afterwards. But there you have it, folks. Professor Van Helsing is played by the late, great Peter Cushing, one of my absolute favorite actors of all time. And this is my favorite role of Peter Cushing. And it's a great likeness of the character. I love how they have him in the suit as he first appeared in that bar, you know. With the trench coat and scarf and the gloves and the hat, you know, looking all dapper like a proper English gentleman. Great detail, really nice. And yeah, it is a great likeness in the face there of Peter Cushing for sure. Really awesome. What are you so afraid of? They're not for decoration, are they? Absolutely love Peter Cushing. And yes, so let's get into some of the accessories here. Alright, so let's look at some of the accessories here. We got... So we see he's got the crucifix, he's got the stake... Several stakes, actually. He's got the alternate hands. It's got the gloved hands. And it's got the candlesticks, you know, when he put the two candlesticks together, you know, make a cross out of it. I'll show you that. There you go. Back, I say, back, spawn of Satan. The candlesticks, it's awesome. Now you've got all the different gloved hands, of course, you know, when he's wearing the suit like I showed you. And you can actually change this Van Helsing. And I'll show you that. They got a different torso that you can use showing, you know, and they got kind of a battle-ravaged Peter Cushing there. Got a couple alternate heads. And this is his head without the hat, you know. Because you can't take the hat off his head, unfortunately. I don't know why they made the hat so you can't remove it. But yeah, some fantastic accessories. Here's the hammer for the stakes. It's got a set of wooden stakes, along with one single one. Next I'll show you guys the different torso that you can use. Which is taped to the back of the plastic here, so you have to undo the tape here. And then you pull out the alternate torso here, which is in the back, so you can change them to the, you know, the look without the suit jacket. A more casual Peter Cushing as Van Helsing. So next up, I'll show you guys the look. So, you know, what you have to do with this is you can't remove this jacket here. So you have to remove his actual, you know, the bottom half of his torso. So you got to remove the legs and the hips, and then attach it to the bottom here, and then take one of the alternate heads, or any of the heads really, and put it on the top, and then there you have it. So next I'll show you guys what he looks like with that version of him. Alright guys, it took me quite a while, but I actually did it. Look. So yeah, you gotta reach in and pull that mother out, and it is not easy. You gotta put some muscle into it, and I was like scared, am I gonna break it? So if I had any negative, I'd say it's a little too hard to remove the legs, but it is possible. So you just stick the ball point on the bottom of the hips there. And there you have it. Take one of the heads and pop that sucker on. There you go, looking dapper, look at that. Awesome, I love it. And of course you can change the hands on this one too. So he can hold all the different weapons, or hold the candlesticks. And I'll show a little bit of that too, show him with some of the weapons in his hands. And there you have it, folks, that classic scene in horror of Dracula when Van Helsing grabs the two candlesticks, puts them together and makes a cross, and Dracula is reduced to nothing but ashes. And Van Helsing is triumphant. Yes, I love it. Looks amazing, right? Badass. And last but not least, he has the hammer there, ready to stake somebody, and the crucifix in the other. So I think NECA did a fantastic job with the Dr. Van Helsing figure, with the likeness of the great Peter Cushing. And yeah, another home run for NECA, and a great job representing Hammer films. And especially the Hammer Dracula franchise, which I'm such a huge fan of. And that's it today, folks. And thank you for joining me, Sean Patrick Erschen, in the Horror Corner. Tune in and stay scared. Good evening, folks, and we got some brand new merchandise for you over at www.thehorrorcona.com, and that's CONA.com. Representing the Horror Corner. Great new design. We got the Morbid Hour live stream there. You got the Horror Hangout live stream there. And you got my nemesis, the Dark Fate. So grab your t-shirt over at www.thehorrorkona.com. And we also got this beautiful new mug. Look at that. Very, very cool. Thought that came out really nice. So grab your merchandise today over at www.thehorrorkona.com. Folks, don't forget to grab your Sean Patrick Erschen gear and represent the Horror Corner. Also check out these awesome mugs we have. Perfect for your coffee. And definitely check out the Horror Hangout live stream t-shirt and represent the legacy of the Horror Hangout. Check out the link in the description below this video.